we go. Oh, what's going on here?
He's smart, you know. You did it smart, you know. No stupid, you high.
That's your opinion.
He's told her.
Stop swearing. Everything inside is yours?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. I need to open your bags.
Biosecurity officers have pulled aside a passenger at Sydney Airport after he was seen behaving inappropriately.
This man caught our attention when he was waiting to be processed through the X-ray, where he was actually spitting on the ground. You have to open your bags.
Spitting on the ground? What the?
No, it's not too long. You need
Not too long.
Sir, you need to open your bags. Can you help me, please? Open around here.
And the passenger's bad behaviour is starting to get personal.
Excuse me? Do not swear at me, sir. Do not swear at me again, sir.
I don't want to Dubai is Dubai. I Australia.
Why has he been?
Australia Dubai What happened?
He better take a chill pill. He's been rather offensive.
You know, Dubai
Do not swear at me again.
The man seems unwilling to open his bags.
No key, no key.
You don't need a key for your bag, you twat.
May explain why.
We can see that there are quite a large number of organic items showing up on the X-ray.
What the fuck?
More than likely means that it's food.
Okay, this is you
Is he transporting a fucking fish tank? What the fuck's that?
again.
He maintains he has nothing to declare and is refusing to hand over the keys. So officers have no choice but to use force to access his suitcase.
We've got to do our job.
Yeah.
What is this?
这个买一瓶 tea, you know, tea, 詹姆斯 tea, 国营 tea, 詹姆斯 tea, tea, here's special tea. I drink, yeah.
He hasn't explained what. Chat, what is it? Is it tea? He's not. I've not really quite got it there.
You understand?
I do understand, sir. His behaviour is very abnormal for someone that's going through a standard procedure.
I think it could be tea.
He's getting very personal, using profanities.
What's your
I'm just going to have
profanity?
to try and restrain him from continuing, otherwise I might have to go further and call the Australian Federal Police.
Despite the warnings, the man then spits in the nearby bin. And it seems he is far from finished
mate.
with his extreme behaviour.
And I've asked him
Thinks
not
he's
to do
fucking
that
Elvis
before.
Presley.
I don't appreciate the profanities coming from his mouth. However, we have to do what we have to do. You have a lot of tea, sir.
I will see tea, I will see tea.
One second, chat. I'm going to get a drink. Yes, Jake. How you doing, mate? You good? How you doing, mate? What have you been up to, Jake? One sec. Oh, God. Right, I'm back. What have you been up to, Jake? How you doing, mate? Sorry, I had a chicken ball inside my mouth. Chat, can we finally unban my dad now, please? I'm willing to move on from it. Ah, good to hear, Jake. That's a good thing. I've been good, mate, thank you.
This one nothing.
You still going?
You know, open, you know, tea, you know, blacken, you know?
Don't yell. I'm not yelling at you, sir. I am not yelling at you.
He's smart, you know, you did it smart, you know, no stupid, you high.
That's your opinion. Stop swearing.
I'll say it, chat. He's a twat.
And disgruntled about something. So first of all, I'm going to try and calm him down and ask him not to swear. And we'll go ahead with our inspections and see why he's the way he is today.
The man's bags are full of undeclared organic material.
Oh, mate, that is
and
grim.
it's not long before some prohibited
This chicken
items
ball's like a
are located.
donut. Ah.
Yes.
What is
This one
it?
is food, you know, food is cooking
Yeah,
food,
it's mushroom.
you know, nice one.
Yeah, I know.
Okay?
Oh, shit. Magic mushrooms, bro.
But okay.
The mushrooms are not commercially packaged and could contain harmful contaminants such as mold or soil. they'll need to be inspected further as even more potential biosecurity risks are located.
So you, this,
Yeah, put my car is locking. 抓我 every day 抓我 in Australia locking, very locking. You understand?
Fucking hell, he's doing a lot of head bobbing.
okay, listen, sir, listen to me. This, you should have said yes to question 7, okay? This is a part of a plant. I
I
understand.
don't know.
They're part of a plant material. All this, you should have declared here. You said no, no, no.
Failing to declare such a large amount of organic material means this angry passenger may be facing a large fine.
Way unlucky, mate.
What happened to you working here?
Yeah,
I
that's
do
my job.
understand, you know. Come on, you know.
Stop swearing. Is it meat? Beef?
The beef is chewy. Chat, you know when he keeps going to the camera, that? When he does that to the camera, does he think he's doing that? When he's going up to the camera doing that, does he think he's swearing at the camera?
No meat. Chinese sugar, 三亩地的有巧克力，
I can find out. I'll
You
have
got
a
Jamie.
translator translate that.
is China. Is department no double check. Okay, go.
Sir, China's
You know,
different to Australia. This is Australia, not China,
is
sir.
Australia citizen is nothing. You know, 看得到。
Ignoring his tirade, biosecurity officers turn their attention to the high-risk foodstuffs he is carrying.
Andrea has inspected the passengers' bags and he didn't declare anything. And what she's found is beef lollies. These are actually made out of beef. And
Beef
from
lollies?
China
What the
is
fuck?
a prohibited item because some of their animals can have foot and mouth disease. So we don't let any beef products into Australia unless they come via an import permit.
Sir, please don't walk away when I'm talking. No, you can't smoke here. Sir.
Also a prohibited item, they're Chinese red dates. These very quickly become a weed that's very hard to control.
Oh,
When they're
shit.
whole, they have the seed.
Oh, like
and
a
that's
seed.
What we're
Oh.
trying to stop coming in.
You give me happy. This one buy happy.
I will.
Okay.
His prohibited items will be destroyed, but failing to declare them is an offence and carries a penalty.
Judging by already how he's behaving, it's actually going to be very interesting to see what he's going to be like when he's going to be told that he's going to be issued with an infringement notice today.
This give me really.
He's gonna crash
so
out.
We'll see how he's going to go with that.
Oh, Nizzy, send a video.
You failed to declare on the card, okay? So today, there'll be a fine of $340.
Oh,
300. No money. I don't know. I don't.
Okay, well, if you don't have the money, we can go to court,
oh.
or you can pay today.
I go to court. Okay. I don't.
You want to go to court?
Yeah, go. For the local, high court, doesn't matter.
Okay. So,
I don't know. This one is food. Is Nairobi food. Is
Yeah.
I don't know.
yeah, but
Is
that's-
no gun, no come to offer,
Yeah.
offer house, no gun, no. You know. Is
so you need to calm down and listen to me. Sir,
I
I'm talking.
don't understand. You know, in this country, me is life very, very hard. You know, is from Central give me family money. You know,
Sir.
from Australia government.
Sir,
You
listen
know,
to me.
you charge me money, some Australia government not happy. You know.
Don't come too close to me.
He's not
You
happy.
have to give Central. You know.
Stop. Just listen. Please listen. At
Nizzy?
least 2 hours. Because to go to court, you
Nizzy,
have to
what
do a
the
record
fuck?
interview.
Doesn't matter. 200.
No, you can't. You can't
I
bargain.
don't understand. Which
You
one?
can't bargain with the government. No, 340
Is he trying to fucking bargain with her?
is the fine set by the Australian government. Okay, I don't put the fines on. You're right, okay? All right.
They pay.
You pay today, and then you can go home and you can go have your cigarette. Okay. So we'll pack your bag. He's already agitated enough. He just wants to go out and have a cigarette. So he's going to pay the fine today. He'll be told next time that he needs to declare, and he won't spend as much time with us here. And hopefully he's learned his lesson today.
He looks like a
and
kind
he'll be
bloke.
working in future.
But clearly, he's a bellend.
And
notice the bags on the X-ray screen have a lot of
Fucking
food inside,
hell.
or what seems to be food, so I'm going to go and open the bags and have a closer look.
Is that Mr. T's
This
wife?
one?
Items which should have been declared are immediately located.
We've got cakes.
Yeah.
We've got tea.
Yeah.
Officer Stephanie uncovers a concealment which raises concern.
This was in a shower cap. It's all got salt on it.
Yeah.
What the
Would you
fuck
say
was
that's
that?
still fresh?
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, I would.
What is
Leave
that?
this one. Just wait.
Okay.
Fresh vegetable matter poses a serious risk
Oh,
as it
mate.
can harbour diseases. But that's just the beginning of what this passenger has lurking in her bag.
Okay, I'm a bit concerned what's within the bottom of the bag. Just,
Go.
I've got to tip the contents of the bag out.
Did she say bomb?
She's got seeds all through the bottom of her bag.
Oh.
This one, not okay.
Oh, no.
I'm unsure if she was going to use that to plant in her garden. They pose a massive risk with insect and disease. So I have to destroy these ones.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
Don't be
Just wait,
sorry,
just
love.
wait.
Just don't do it. What the fuck?
Okay, that's like, you don't need to tip it all out.
Take a look. Okay.
Yeah.
The woman's bag has already been found to contain some nasty surprises. But what the officers find next is a vile bio-mess of a completely different type.
Why are your shoes covered in oil?
Oh.
澳大利亚的。
Did she do diarrhea? Is that what she just said?
What?
Can I get you to get me a bag, please, and 2 clean gloves? If you hold...
She shit on her fucking shoes! What the fuck? I'm eating!
Nasty surprises. But what the officers find next is a vile bio-mess of a completely different type.
Why
Oh,
are your shoes
God.
covered in oil?
澳大利亚的。
Did she do diarrhea? Is that what she just said? Can I get you to get me a bag, please, and 2 clean gloves? If you hold the bag out, I'll put this in.
Oh,
I
God.
think she just said diarrhea. Thank you. All right, take that.
Dirty
I'm gonna
bitch,
clean this.
dirty.
And if it is, I ain't touching it. All right? No, it's okay. It's okay. We just clean it so we don't get it all over everything
She's
else.
fucking grim.
With the woman's soiled shoes safely bagged, officers continue with the search and soon find more items which should have been declared.
Okay, stop. What's in this one?
She pissed in her bag as well.
What's inside?
No pickle.
No pickle.
No.
No?
哎，我给你看。
You open one?
Yeah. Yes.
Vegetable. These
Oh.
haven't been cooked. The vegetables are raw. My concern with the uncooked vegetable is
What
that
the
it
fuck?
can bring pest and disease into Australia.
The woman's dumplings will be disposed of, while Officer Stephanie continues to search for any further undeclared items. And she soon
She's
locates
fucking
what
shit
may
herself
be
at the
biggest
airport.
risk yet.
Oh no, this is not pretty. The glass is broken and the juice just went everywhere. Seriously, just be careful.
Oh my lord, it smells.
Pickled vegetable. Would you be happy that this is a vegetable that's been pickled?
It smells just really.
I know, it's all over me.
No pickle.
No pickle.
And look, it's all processed enough, isn't it? It's all homemade, really. So
Yeah.
when we have that, yeah, you're gonna have to take it. Yeah, and it's it doesn't
She is
smell too good.
absolutely
No.
vile.
There's a mixture of vegetables in here.
Oh,
I can't
Jesus.
tell you what all of them are. Cooking them alone doesn't get rid of any of the risks associated with the vegetable, so I have to destroy these ones.
Biosecurity regulations are readily available to passengers when travelling, and officers find it hard
Why are they all bringing over so many veg? What's the obsession?
to believe that anyone who has been to Australia previously could attempt to bring in such a large amount of restricted food without declaring it.
Have you travelled before to Australia? Oh yeah, she's travelled heaps. All right. Why you say no? Why you not?
No.
There's no doubt that this woman chose to blatantly disregard the Australian regulations, and she's now facing the possibility of a fine.
No Kit Kat, no Kit Kat, no Kit Kat.
No Kit Kat.
Vegetable meat.
Yeah, no Kit Kat.
Yeah, it's vegetable.
It's no, it's a Kit Kat, love. She's telling you it's a
What have
Kit
we got
Kat.
in here? It's not pickled. It's just been cut.
哎，有没有那个China的？
What is it?
哎呀，
It's not pickled.
It is another batch of raw vegetables and a potential risk of foreign disease.
Why is she
This one,
bringing
no.
so much shit over?
Okay.
哎，China 的China。
Yeah, from China. But no.
With the exhaustive bag search complete, all the restricted items are now disposed of. And the woman is issued with a $360 fine.
I hope that the passenger understands how important it is to declare, and she does that next time.
A woman arriving off a flight from Malaysia.
So, just to sum it up, right, this woman, the woman before whoever this is, brought shitty shoes over that she sharted all over, uncooked veg and dumplings, raw dumplings. What the fuck?
Has been stopped because of her unusual travel itinerary.
We noted that there are a few anomalies just in her passenger card, so we pulled her aside to establish what she was doing essentially in Australia.
The woman says she's been on a round-the-world
Go on,
trip.
Vapor Man with a prime. Thank you very much, mate. Go on, Vapor Man. Absolute fucking go, you, mate. Thank you.
And when questioned, she is unwilling to provide any detail.
Just you? Just one person? When you were
Yeah,
on the
one
trip?
person.
Okay. So
Alone.
you went to
No,
Malaysia?
speak more, please.
Look, I'm just trying to see what you were doing out
Oh, mentira, César, me está
there. What was in your bag?
Okay. The Polish International and the question is no problem. And you look in my bag and have to go. Please.
What I'm trying to establish is what's inside your bags, okay?
What she brought
That is
now?
why I'm asking.
Her refusal to answer his questions makes Officer Justin suspect this woman may have something to hide. So all of her luggage will now be thoroughly searcred.
The only reason why
Interesting.
Yeah,
I'm
ciao.
going to look in that bag is because I need to establish why you're agitated, okay?
Oh, quiero llorar.
Is there any reason why you were so agitated?
I no speak more. No,
wanna speak?
No one speak.
When we encounter someone who's quite aggressive in situations,
But she don't
would
want to
suggest
speak.
that they might be doing something that they shouldn't be. What is inside
Alan?
this bag?
What do you
do you
mean
have
by
in
that, Alan?
Here?
Yeah.
It's the close the.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't think she did, mate.
Okay, I'll look inside.
No.
I'll look inside.
Al, Alan.
Look.
All right.
Así. Ropa sucia.
It's all right. I will make an assessment of this myself, okay?
Jackets.
Jackets. Jackets.
But it's not just clothing in her backpack. A heavily wrapped package is located, which the passenger claims is a Buddhist statue.
What we found essentially is just
She's gonna break it open. There's gonna be cocaine inside of it.
what is like a Buddha ornament.
I play
Officer
GTA.
Justin will now check the item for concealments.
What we're seeing on the X-ray image, a lot of plastic-based material there. Yeah, it looks fairly consistent all throughout. I wouldn't say that there are any anomalies that I can see there, so I think that that's okay.
The statue gets the all clear, but there are lingering concerns about the emotional passenger.
I have to go. It's sleeping. No
Okay,
more
but-
this.
Why are you feeling like this?
Oh, yeah.
All we are doing is looking in your bag. Why are you upset like this?
No, well, it's the sleeping. It's the.
She's panicking.
Yeah, I'm asleep. Yeah, make it.
Due to her erratic behaviour, officers will make one final check.
We're going to
If
do
she
an
played
IR
it
scan.
calm, she'd be good.
Okay,
Scan?
a scan of your bag,
Okay.
Looks for traces of drugs or explosives.
No,
You have not come into contact with any of those things.
no, nothing.
Okay. Why are you crying
Yeah,
today?
but I want to go. I am one day in Sydney and
What the
I
fuck,
want
Theo?
my friends know here.
This is something we do all the time. Okay?
Okay.
We search. But you start To cry?
To cry, I'm sensible. I sense him, I have to go.
Okay.
Come on, mate. She's sensible. I think she means sensitive, bless her.
This is motive that I cry. I am one person sensible.
In the examination,
You okay, Ferg,
the
mate?
swab test from the woman's backpack checks for traces of any illicit substances.
So we've received a negative result for the ion scan today, which
What result?
Test from the woman's backpack checks for traces of any illicit substances.
So we've received a negative result for the ion scan today.
Oh, right, okay.
Essentially allays our suspicions that there might be anything inside her passenger baggage.
The woman is now free to enjoy her day in Sydney. Border Force officers have pulled aside this passenger who is returning from Vietnam.
You okay,
after
Claps?
they noticed some unusual behaviour.
Just the way he acted around the baggage carousel sort of alerted my suspicion.
You okay, Evelyn?
I selected him for a baggage search.
Nothing of concern is found in the man's suitcase, so officers' attention turns to the blue plastic bag he's carrying.
Me gran's got one of them.
The bag is full of food stuff, and it's all commercially sealed and packaged.
Nothing wrong with
Swabs
that.
are taken from the food packets to
Weed!
check for any
Oh, it's
traces
tea-
of
it's
illicit
tea, never mind, it's
substances.
tea.
And this testing brings about a sudden change in the man's demeanour.
He's now not as talkative as he was, and he's saying that he's a little bit sick, that he's not feeling well.
Officers assist the passenger after he explains that there is medication in his bag which he needs to
Really,
take.
Bobby? I've not seen
We're going
any.
to go and get you something to eat.
I want to wait.
But you have to have something to eat to take this one.
That one for.
But this one has to be taken with food.
I'll watch
Can we
that
get you
one another
something to
time,
eat?
James. Send it me on Discord. I'll watch this first.
Yeah, let him have it. It's up to him. We've warned him. Okay, perhaps. Yes, please. All right, we're going to give it to you. One this and one this.
Fucking hell's popping pills in the
The
airport.
swab samples are now run through the ion scanner, and the result is something that could see him deteriorate even further.
We did an iron scan, and the result is positive for ephedrine.
What the fuck is ephedrine? Is that like paracetamol?
Officers must now step up the investigation and open the packets.
But what is actually inside after opening it up and looking inside is a white powder. So this then needs to be tested further.
Oh shit, it's Coca-Cola! Oh no!
The suspicious powder will now undergo secondary
ain't Coke
testing,
Zero.
while the man is thoroughly questioned.
Okay, so we're going to take you into the room over there and we'll get you an interpreter so that you can speak to the interpreter.
I'll interpret. You're a druggie, mate! Put his shit in the
Officers
bin
now read the man his rights.
and let him through.
So you don't have to say or do anything.
They arrested him.
Anything you do say or do may be used in evidence. Do you understand that?
While the man anxiously waits for the official test results, it appears he already knows it's not going to be a good result.
Oh shit! Hey! He's hitting himself!
Secondary testing of a white powder found concealed in food packets belonging to this passenger has confirmed officers' concerns.
That has also resulted positive for ephedrine, which can be used in the manufacturing of ice.
As the evidence mounts against the man who appears to have been caught with a
man that
restricted
can't be
substance,
moved.
his state of health continues to decline.
He's now saying that he's
He's
feeling
flower.
sick.
Oh.
I do believe he may be a bit ill and dizzy,
Right.
but I also believe that he's
Okay.
probably putting on a bit of a show.
No, don't sit on the floor. Sit on the chair.
I scared to fall down.
Why would he put it?
Sit on the floor.
It took me too long.
What's he sat on the floor for, the twat?
His behaviour is making it impossible to continue the interview.
He's saying he's still
Get off the
feeling
floor, you
sick,
make you-
So at this point, we've had to call for an ambulance.
What have they called an ambulance for? Because he sat on the floor?
Interpreter, can you confirm that if we brought any food in, he would refuse to eat it?
We've had the paramedics check him. They've given him the okay, so we can proceed with our investigations.
Way unlucky, mate.
Bill of health confirmed.
Someone didn't do well in GCSE drama.
He's left with no choice but to face the serious consequences of bringing an illicit substance into Australia.
We have found 7.99 kilos of ephedrine, and so now we'll be handing it over to our investigations branch to proceed with the prosecution.
With a potential street... Whoa! What is that? What the fuck's that? Persidofovidine. Persidofovidine. $2.1 million! Oh my days! Go on, Lewis, with a prime. Thank you very much,
Drug
Lewis.
detector dogs play a crucial role in helping identify...
I don't think they do, mate. He's just sniffed that man's ass.
Drug detector dogs play
That poor bloke's just had his ass sniffed.
crucial role in helping identify passengers that may be attempting to import illegal drugs through our international airports.
Good job, buddy.
And today, in Brisbane, Border Force officers have pulled aside a nervous man arriving from France.
Oh, shit.
We've had some interest with one of our drug detector dogs. It's shown some interest in some of the passengers' baggage. We have to investigate that a little further.
Officer Cameron
Oh,
will
shit.
now carry out a full baggage search to determine if this man is carrying any illegal substances.
The dog went past before, showed a bit of interest in your bags. Do you use drugs at all? Like marijuana?
No.
Never?
I smoke in France, and when I travel, not drugs.
Back in France you did? You smoked some?
See, he's making excuses already. He's making excuses already. So when eventually they find it in his bag, he's going to go, oh, what? I didn't know. How's that got in there? You okay, Dilly? You right, Sam?
When's the last time you maybe smoked some marijuana?
1 year alone?
You haven't had one for 1 year?
With his admission that he has smoked marijuana in the past, a swab is taken from the inside of one of the man's bags. The test will reveal if there are traces of marijuana or any other drugs on his belongings.
Oh, shit.
And it seems he is not being completely honest.
Oh!
Officer Cameron will now further question the man
Oh,
about
shit.
his drug use.
So you said you've smoked some marijuana before in the past. Any other drugs you've used?
There's a bit of cocaine.
Yeah. How long ago did you come in?
Should be legal anyway. Bobby? Bobby? Sorry? What did you just say there, Bobby? I don't think it should be, mate.
2 weeks ago?
For the birthday.
Yeah. Where was that in France that you used cocaine or somewhere else?
In France, yeah.
With this admission, Officer Cameron has only one concern about this nervous passenger.
You're not carrying any with you today, are you?
Yeah.
On your body? Nothing else on your pockets or anything?
No, nothing.
Despite his denials, a second swab is taken, this time from his larger bag.
Was the cocaine stored in your bag or in your clothing?
Oh, Theo, I like your profile picture.
Were you wearing this clothing?
I think.
Yes.
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 In fact, Theo, I don't like your profile picture. I look
If
bog-eyed.
the second test is negative, this traveller will be one step closer to entering Australia.
Oh, it's getting worse. It's
But it
getting
looks like
worse.
he won't be going anywhere just yet.
The first one was on his larger bag, and we got presumptive positive for cocaine. We did a second one, focusing more on his clothing items and personal items, and the same result again was cocaine.
A thorough search of the man's belongings has uncovered some unusual items.
Is that one of the knives you're talking about?
Yeah, I've got a second knife.
That's okay.
But so far, no illicit substances have been found, so Border Force officers take the next step.
Yeah, Alan.
Personal search now, and just to ascertain whether he is or is not carrying any prohibited items or drugs underneath his clothing.
The passenger requests that the frisk is conducted in a private room.
Can I give you just a... Okay.
While his body is searched for any possible concealments, his bags are put through the X-ray. After careful inspection, his luggage gets the all clear and the frisk search is complete.
The result of the frisk search...
Liam, I tried to respond. Liam, just ask it in here, mate. It's difficult on Insta. I do try, though.
Underneath his clothing or on his body at all.
This bloke's going down, I reckon.
Officers are now satisfied the traveller is not attempting to import any illegal drugs into the country.
See you later.
And with great relief, he can begin his holiday in Australia.
Wait, so he got away with it? I'm confused. Did he get away with it, chat?
In your pocket.
How do you reckon,
We
Bobby?
have a passenger that has flown from Hong Kong. He's an Australian citizen and he hasn't been here for 12 years. He has previously imported narcotics into Australia, so we're just making sure that today he hasn't brought anything back with him.
The man
Yeah,
has
he's
admitted
he's
that
lucky
he
to
was
be going
caught
back,
carrying
no?
opium through Sydney Airport over 10 years ago and spent time in jail.
All right, Dilly.
So to be sure,
Well, did he have
he's not
traces of
attempting to
cocaine on
do
his
it
bag
again
then?
This time around, a swab test is taken from his suitcase to check for traces of narcotics. And while the test is carried
I89M,
out,
what the
Officer
fuck?
Jasmina needs to know one thing from the passenger.
You don't have any with you today?
No. After that happened, I want to do something again.
So only 6 months in jail.
6.5, I think, yeah.
What year was that?
That was 2002.
Now that's big trouble. That's not little trouble with the police. You went to jail.
No, that's... Yeah, if you look at for the big one, yeah, you can see big one because jails. But if you see my record, nothing.
Oh.
The man insists he is clean, but the swab
Okay,
taken
Bog?
from his suitcase is telling a different story.
Wow, go on, Nakaza. Appreciate you, mate. What's he
Officers
got in
will
there
now
then?
take a closer look at both bags. But before they get any further, the passenger explodes.
No.
All the time they do it like that to me. Look. Look in the paper like this. And another side, 100, 200, maybe million kilos, they bring them.
Sir,
What the fuck is he doing?
you don't get searched all the time because...
Yeah,
You
because you
haven't been
asking,
here for 12
okay,
years.
if you think
And the
it's in
last
there,
time-
go
the
check
last-
it, take it.
The last time that
And
you
put
came
me in the
in-
jail for nothing.
The last time you came into Sydney,
Yes.
you brought narcotics with you.
Yeah, I did.
That's what you told me.
I told you, I
That's right.
did.
So
I
you
did.
can understand why
But
we're
I'm
searching
not-
everything.
That for pass, I told
Okay,
you. That
but
for,
you have to
that for
understand, that's-
15 years ago, I
That's
was
fine.
idiot.
That's fine, but I'm here. I have to do my job.
You have to
make
do
sure-
your job, not like that.
I can see why he's balding. Fucking hell, it's a bit of a stress head.
As I said to you, your bags
Look,
come up positive.
How many hours I was in
for
the
narcotics.
airplane, and how many hours you want to check every little thing of me? Check it.
We have
Check
to.
it.
We will.
Don't talk to me, check it.
Ignoring
Reese,
his
I ain't balling, mate.
officers continue their search, and the man's suitcase is put through the X-ray. But there are no concealments inside. Next, his smaller bag, which tested positive for narcotics, is taken to the examination room for closer inspection.
I'm trying to make a little hole so we can see if there is any powder in there because the bag is quite heavy and that would be the only place he could probably get it. There doesn't seem to be anything there.
Both bags get the all clear, but officers still have concerns about where the narcotics readings are coming from, and they ask the now much calmer passenger to consent to a frisk search as they discover some crucial information about his
Well, I like
last
his hat.
importation attempt.
He's got a nice hat, chat.
So previously when he imported narcotics, he had it strapped around his legs and it was found when a frisk search was conducted. He is assuring us that that was years ago and he's not that stupid anymore, but at this stage we're not believing him.
I reckon he's
While
put it
in
up
an
his ass.
examination room, Border Force officers prepare to test some medication.
No,
they
you
found
have to strip search him. I reckon it's up his ass. I can tell it. I've got a radar for these kind of things. He's put it up his ass.
His luggage.
Come on,
looks
let's get
a
them
little
pants
out
down.
of
We're
the
gonna have to
ordinary.
check. We're gonna have to check. I know they're up his ass.
Legs of what?
During the baggage examination, we have located some capsules which contain some powder. There is the same capsule in 2 different containers, so we're just going to now test them to make sure that there's nothing that he shouldn't have on him.
A narcotics indicator kit will check for opium, cocaine and other illicit substances. While back at the bench, all eyes are on an unexplained bulk around the ankles of the passenger.
You mind just taking your shoes off? Do you mind taking your shoes off?
Oh shit.
So with the frisk search, the bulkiness under his pants was his boots weren't zipped up properly and they were showing like there was something strapped around his legs. Okay, so you're okay with how the frisk was
Can we
conducted?
please get his pants off,
Yes,
for
no
fuck's
complaint.
sake?
The frisk
Get his
search is
pants
negative,
off, we need to
but
check.
For the passenger to be given the all clear, the narcotics tests in the examination room must also be negative.
As you can see, it's gone like a yellow curry type colour, so we have got no reaction. So
What curry have you been eating? It's not fucking see-through.
The NIC tests are negative, and officers are now sure this man has not repeated his crimes of the past, and he is free to enter the country.
Have a good day, mate.
Passenger from Colombia. He's quite agitated. He's speaking
Oh,
really,
fucking
really
I ain't
quickly,
fucking with him.
And his stories, yeah, it's all over the shop at the moment. So, trying to get a gauge of where he's been, what he's been doing, who he's travelled with.
A swab is taken from the
Because,
man's backpack to check for traces of narcotics. While the
Rilo,
test is
it's
conducted,
8:15.
the
You're not going to
passenger
bed yet,
tells
mate.
Officer Andrew
You're not
that
going
his
to bed
trips
yet.
to
Not this
Colombia
time.
have been for women he has met on the internet.
I met her online after coming back from Canada, being gone 4 years. I come home for the first time in 4 years. And then I met Lily online a few months after that. Decided to pack up and throw it all in for her and move the following year, 2014, for her. So I moved to Colombia 2014, lived with her.
Mate, just show us your bag. We didn't ask for your life story. Show me the bag. Show me the bag, dickhead. Show me the bag.
Doing nothing, sucking her thumb, whinging for mummy. And then I went back again last year, hoping to find someone more real and practice Spanish again. And I'm really hurt because I threw all that away for Viviana versus Liliana. Then there was Viviana.
As the passenger tries to
God,
explain
he's
his
chewing.
unusual relationships, over in the examination room, the swab test from his backpack is negative. But at the bench, steroids have been located in his luggage, and there are 2 other heavily taped bottles of liquid that will need closer inspection.
We located the steroids, which he said he got from a mate over in Colombia, who he goes to the gym with. I asked him whether he's used drugs or not.
You know what pisses me off about steroids? I just wish steroids didn't exist, chat, because the amount of people accuse me of using steroids is so annoying. Like, why can't a man just be naturally muscular? Do you know what I mean? It's just so infuriating. I can't help being naturally muscular. It's part of my DNA. Do you know what I'm saying, chat? Like, no disrespect, but it's like, I can't help being ripped, and it's just, I just wish people would just see me as a normal person, not just like this, like, Incredible Hulk guy. Do you know what I mean?
He said all he does is use steroids.
I don't go out much. I do gym and stay at home and watch Netflix.
Is the steroids for chins? Brilliant.
I liked doing that a lot as a kid, but I'm sober now, and that's the only thing I've ever done, mate. My parents know that, so I try to be as Christian as I can, and smoking grass is not very Christian.
Steroids are a restricted import and
That's
will be
fat,
seized.
not muscle. Can we ban him,
Because
please?
the man
What the
admits
fuck?
to cannabis use in the past, a second swab
He's
is
got a
taken,
very strong
this
chin.
time from the yellow bottle of liquid. And it looks like this passenger won't be going anywhere just yet. When questioned, the passenger insists it's shampoo that he uses for a skin condition.
Well, I can tell the story backwards, where I got it from, what I've done with it, where it was, what bag
You okay,
it came
Truly?
out of. No one touched that bottle of stuff. I come home from the pharmacy with it, put it all over my legs, bum and stomach, wherever I have the spots.
When we first told him it came back positive for cocaine, he was quite surprised, quite nervous.
Body stays still as his head moves.
He just keeps talking and talking.
The first time I ever had these spots, I was like a teenager, and my mum took me into the medical centre. He said, "Don't freak out. What soap do you use? Are you sweating a lot? Are you wearing a shirt while at work?" "Yeah, got it." So my skin not breathing really well, I suppose, and you react. Everything comes out of your skin. It's what acne and everything is. It's got to come out somewhere. Your skin's your biggest organ.
So I don't know if it's just a distraction technique from him, but he's still very nervous and fidgety and agitated.
But have you been in this situation before? Where it's come back and you're, talking to someone who's, willing to, with their last dying breath tell you you're crazy. I've never even done coke, let alone got traces of it on me. So what
the fuck is going on?
Your experience before, like
he's waffling heavy.
And this guy come and tested it and proved that? Or?
I'll say it. I think he's stressing. I think he's stressing and he's babbling. That's what's happening here, chat.
That first test we did, it's a trace test.
It's insane. At least I can smile about it, but my God, it's just tripping me out. Never done anything but smoke joints in my whole life.
The passenger's behaviour is doing little to allay officers' suspicions as the bottle is taken to an examination room.
We're going to do some further testing now.
This will be interesting.
Just to see exactly what's in the bottle.
He's off his head, do you think?
It's like, it's ridiculous. And what am I going to, need a lawyer to prove that I've never come into contact? It's insane. I don't know what to think right now. It's just crazy. When he said it came back with a trace of coke, I was like, coke? No, cocaine. What the? What a joke. Something that you buy from the pharmacy and bring home. How on earth did that get cocaine trace on it? Wow.
Border Force
Fucking hell, look at
officers
his
have
eyes.
completed secondary testing on the contents of the bottle, and the passenger is informed.
Story is, we did 2 tests on the shampoo bottle. It's come back negative, mate. So that actually
Tested twice, so 3 total.
Yeah. So like I said, that secondary technology tests the actual stuff inside.
Yeah.
First stuff tests outside. So like I said, you could have come in contact, or someone could have come in contact with your bags. So like I said, could be,
Give me a heart attack.
Oh shit, he's not guilty.
Officers are satisfied the man is not carrying any narcotics.
He's not guilty. Oh my days.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Patience, no worries. He's probably been overseas. He's probably had dealings with people who have offered him cocaine. But as far as we're concerned right here, right now,
that's mad.
There's no cocaine on him.
Next time he travels, this nervous passenger
I
may
don't
want to
know.
leave his shampoo bottle behind.
Spend your whole life wondering how on earth I've had a trace of cocaine, but that's not important. What's important is that I'm going home and not to jail.
He's got it on him. He's fucking got it on him. That reaction says it all. He's got it on him. 100% he's got it on him.
So literally you bought water.
That's what I'm saying.
Frozen water. Right. Did you see them fill all these up? Yeah?
Yes.
You're very busy? You've been overseas for 3 days.
I'm a businessman.
Okay. And I have a job to do. So the more we cooperate, the quicker this will happen, okay?
The man appears agitated.
Bloody
as
hell.
Officer Alicia
Bit of
prepares
attitude.
to carry out a full baggage search. And she is wondering if it is because he has something to hide.
He's a little bit short, a little bit inconvenienced, a little bit unhappy to be searched, and he's in a hurry because he runs his own business. What business do you do?
Self-employed. I'm a distributor.
Do you have a business card at all?
Nah, I didn't bring the wallet, I only bring my credit card.
Just that one card.
Didn't
Lucky
bring
you didn't
one.
lose it.
That's so hard.
Get into
I don't
trouble.
want to bring it all and then I lose it and then it's always better.
Yeah. Right,
He has
Go on,
very
Games,
few
with it
personal
2
belongings
months.
in
Get
his
in
luggage.
there. Thank
The
you very much,
passenger
Games.
says he
Appreciate
travelled
you,
to
mate.
Vietnam for a family wedding.
Distributor.
You pay for your ticket yourself?
Interesting.
Yes,
Cash or credit card?
credit card.
Anyone else from your family go over for the wedding?
No, just myself.
Photos on his phone indicate the wedding is legitimate, but Officer Alicia has some lingering doubts.
Why such a short trip at such expense? If you're going all that way and you know you've got to go, you would go for longer. Whereas he seems to have just gone, attended a wedding and left straight away, which raises a few concerns.
But you don't know, he might be a busy man, you don't know, love,
dear.
dear.
Not attempting to bring anything illegal back into the country.
When are you planning to go back to Vietnam again?
Not for a little while.
Yeah? Something's leaked.
Paint.
He has an unusual assortment of luggage.
What is that?
Oh, that is kumquat.
But a plastic container catches Officer Alicia's attention.
It's powder, cleaning powder.
The lid appears to have been tampered with and needs closer inspection.
Interesting.
You want to get a swab?
It's been opened and it's been taped back up.
Yep.
The contents of
Interesting.
the container will be tested, but alarm bells start ringing when the passenger says it's not his.
Did you feel that?
My father-in-law, I think he opened it. See if it arrived stuff here.
It's got drugs in
Has
it.
given it to him.
What a
He
load
doesn't
of
seem
shit.
to
It's
go
got
into
drugs
any
in
more
it.
Specifics about why he would bother to bring that back from Vietnam.
That
Some of them
is
bring
not-
back the local
that is not
produce
cleaning
and
powder.
product because it's cheap, but this is not made there.
The container and its contents will be closely inspected.
Is there a washing powder smell?
Yeah, well, it says it's an all-purpose cleaner. You can see that it's a white powder, but there's no real strong scent coming
He's
from it.
fucked it.
It kind of makes you wonder what's actually there.
A swab test will indicate if there are any traces of illegal substances.
They like that dipstick,
And
don't
Officer
they?
Alicia
They
wants
love
some
that
more
dipstick.
details.
Were you with him when he bought it? Or?
No.
No, and he just asked you to give it. Is it for you?
Yeah,
Or
it's
does
for
he
home
hasn't
use, for
asked you
home
to give
use.
it to
No,
someone?
No, it's for home use, for my wife. My wife, she asked me to buy certain crazy things.
But the swab test results indicate this passenger's wife may get more than a sparkle out of this cleaning powder.
One being heroin, one being GHB, and another one being something
Oh
else.
my fucking
One
god.
being heroin,
So he's got...
one being GHB, and another one being something else. So we're just going to do a test on it.
The contents of the container will have to undergo further testing, while another box belonging
What
to the
the
passenger
fuck?
is opened and reveals bottles of honey, which is a prohibited import.
Honey's not uncommon.
But that's not all.
Honey?
It's just water.
Yeah, it's water. They frozen it up and keep it for her to drink.
For your wife.
Frozen...
She like it. I know.
Why would you bother bringing frozen water over? What the fuck? Honestly, Shabby, I don't know what either are, to be honest. Oh no, I do know. I know what both are, actually. I don't understand why you take bottles of frozen water, to be honest. I genuinely have no idea.
Actually, you bought water.
That's what I'm saying.
Frozen water. Right. Did you see them fill all these up? Yeah?
Yes.
Drug syndicates are known to use sophisticated methods to suspend illegal substances in liquid. So a thorough examination
Interesting.
will be carried out. The white powder will now be tested using laser technology
How do they test it? Just have a sniff and see what happens.
to give a clear indication if there are any narcotics present.
Yeah, it's very cloudy water, isn't it?
And the result is good news for the passenger.
It was positive for sodium carbonate, which is just like bicarb soda. It's fine to go, it's free.
He's not carrying narcotics, and the frozen water has also
interesting.
been inspected.
Water?
Oh, go on, Scotch. You okay, mate?
It's water.
The relieved passenger can now go home, but his wife will be missing one item.
Quarantine will take the honey because it's not commercially packaged. The water he can keep, but his wife's made him pay lots of excess luggage, so he could bring back the box of honey, which he can't have. He can have the water.
Interesting. I'm good, Scots. How are you?
I'll ask you that question again, and I want you to respond to me honestly.
Oh,
and
shit.
Tell me what you're under the influence of today.
Oh! Oh, shit. This is going to be a good one. This is going to be a good one. One sec, chat. I'm just taking my plate down. This one's going to be a good one. I'm back. It's a good one, this. Oh, mate, I'm excited. Chat, I'm bloody livid, right? I don't believe in wasting food. Look, my mum and dad have left downstairs. Free chicken, but you can't leave them. Chat, I'm not wasting food. I'm not wasting food, chat. I refuse.
So is it just you and
I'll
your
watch
mate
it off
travelling
stream.
today?
Yep.
Where'd you
James.
come
London.
from? London? How long are you coming to Australia for?
Not sure.
Not sure. Have you got return flights? You haven't booked any
We've
return
got
flights?
work travel visas.
Work travel. Okay, so what will you be doing whilst you're in Australia?
Let's fit it out.
The passenger fails
Fucking
to
hell,
answer
he's gone.
any questions
He ain't on planet
seriously,
Earth then.
and Officer Deb
He
wants
ain't
to
on
know
Earth then.
why.
So can you tell me what you're under the influence of today?
Under the influence of
Yes.
tiredness.
Okay, so I'll ask you that question again. And I want you to respond to me honestly. Can you tell me what you're under the influence of today?
We've had a few drinks on the plane. We are also very, very, very tired.
Okay. What were you drinking on the plane? Whiskey. And was that being served to you by the flight attendants, or did you have your own bottle?
We duty free.
Fucking hell, I don't know where he is.
Duty free.
And have you taken anything else? Any sort of medication? No?
With growing concerns that this passenger may be up to something, the investigation is stepped up.
Do you have a mobile phone? Mobile cell phone?
Yep.
Yeah, can you just grab it out and place it on the
Yeah,
bench,
so-
please?
Just
Go
gonna
on,
take the
Jay.
swab off that. So we're just testing for any sort of narcotics.
Don't know what that means, Sue, but thank you.
Alright.
You feel
Pretty alright.
you're not looking all right.
It's love at me. I've got lazy eyes.
His lazy eyes are one thing, but the
Interesting.
results of a swab test taken from his phone will help officers assess further.
Okay, so we've done a
James, what the
reading
fuck?
and it's come back positive cocaine, and it's actually quite a high reading of cocaine.
Oh, shit.
I've also been informed that you've been taking tablets on the plane. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
I feel like this isn't the place to ask, you know, chat, so I don't think I'm going to. But I don't know what cocaine actually does. But no one tell me, because that isn't a conversation to have here.
Paracetamols.
Yeah.
That's not the information that we've been given.
Who's going to know?
That's not up to you to know. The information I've been given is that you're taking medication on the flight. When I asked you before, you told me that the only thing you've been doing is drinking, okay? That you had a bottle of duty free that you and your friend had drunk.
Okay, I bet now we took some Valiums.
You took some Valiums. Okay. In this luggage, is there any cocaine in this luggage?
Absolutely not.
Is there any sort of narcotics at all in this luggage? No? Is there any Valium in this luggage? All right. I want you to turn around and watch the officer search your luggage.
With
Fucking
such
hell
a
if he can.
strong positive result from the swab test, officers have a few more questions for the man.
So, do you take any socially?
Yes.
You do. What sort would
Well,
that
got
be?
that, Brendan.
Cocaine.
You take cocaine.
A thorough bag search will now confirm if the man is telling officers the truth and if he has brought any illicit substances with him.
So, your mate was telling us that you indulge both in cocaine socially. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Have you brought any cocaine across in your bag or on your person? No?
Absolutely none.
Okay. What about any other sort of drugs? Any marijuana? Any sort of pills?
They both deny carrying
returned.
any illicit substances. But as the bag search continues,
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh.
officers want to know more about their plans.
Basically, we've got 5 weeks to slowly make our way down the coast.
So, chat, update me. What have I missed? What else has he brought? What else has he brought, chat?
Melbourne.
So are you
A
driving?
squirrel. You what? He's brought a squirrel. Heroin. A machete. A dildo. A gun. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Kitchen sink.
Have you got a hire car?
We're going to buy a car, yeah.
You'll buy a car? That's new money. So you're going to buy this car. So what money are you going to buy this car with?
Between the two of us, we've got more than enough money to...
The thorough search fails to find any illicit items and confirms the men are not attempting to bring any controlled substances across the border. The men are given a stern warning and are now free to commence their Australian holiday.
Nizzy, you said it's back 3 times in the last 2 weeks. I've seen one clip up there. I'm heartbroken, Nizzy.
Bunch of charm, I think, yeah.
Thank you. Thanks, have a good time.
You know what, Nizzy? I feel like I'm such a good clip farmer and you don't appreciate me.
Tablets to try and calm themselves down, but when they take it in the air, and usually if it's mixed with alcohol, it's not a good outcome.
You bird. What do you mean, you bird?
Today, in Melbourne, this Englishman is about to be interviewed after he declared criminal convictions on his incoming passenger card.
We're going to try to get the individual to discuss their past, to provide us with information regarding their convictions. We do need to get more information about their character and their history.
That's not Tazy's dad. I met Tazy's dad.
Letting into the country.
You're so disrespectful.
The man...
I'm disrespectful. Why am I disrespectful, mate?
...is travelling on a tourist visa, and Officer Stathy also needs to establish what his plans are while he is here.
What's the purpose of your travel to Australia today, Robert?
My daughter had little about 4 or 5 weeks ago, and I've come to see my grandchild.
How do you intend to spend your time over the course of the next 6 weeks in Australia?
Just enjoying it with my daughter, going out for walks, swim, just spending precious time together, really.
Have you previously travelled to Australia?
Yeah.
How long did you remain in Australia during your previous trip?
I think it was about 3 years.
The man admits to Officer Stathy that he breached the conditions of his 6-month holiday visa on his last visit.
Why did you overstay your previous visa? Can you provide me with some more information with regards to that?
Well, it was when my daughter came over. She decided she was definitely going to stay here. So I made sure that
Chat, call me an idiot, but is he from Liverpool?
I stayed on till she got...
Did Caranchella stay at Silverstone? He did, mate, yeah. He did. Caranchella stayed. Scruffy! Get in there, Scruffy! Thank you for the tier 1, mate. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you.
And got settled in.
There are concerns the man may be planning to overstay his visa on this trip as well. But there is also the matter of his criminal past.
Oh.
When you arrived at the airport,
Mama, I'm a criminal.
Your incoming passenger card that you have had previous criminal convictions, is that correct?
Yeah.
What criminal convictions do you have?
I held up a bank.
Oh! Sorry?
How many years imprisonment were you sentenced to?
You better not have.
How many years imprisonment did you serve?
I reckon about 3.5.
Oh, please, Nizzy. Nizzy, please.
Convictions occurred.
Please, Nizzy. We've been through so much together, Nizzy. Please.
Conviction, have you had any other
Please,
criminal
Nizzy.
convictions?
No.
Have you ever appeared before a judge or magistrate since this?
No.
Although it was almost 40 years ago, it's a serious crime, and records indicate that the man lied about it on his incoming passenger card on his last visit to Australia.
We do have a copy of your previous incoming passenger card, Mr. Craig, and you did declare that you don't have any criminal convictions when you last entered Australia.
I said I didn't.
You said you didn't.
Okay. I can't remember.
Can you tell me why you provided false information?
He can't remember a lot, can he?
I can't remember that now, but I would imagine to hopefully get in and spend some time here, knowing that...
Let me guess, with his daughter. Yes, Louise, you okay, mate?
Stopped.
Interview suspended at 10:56 hours.
His admission of deliberately providing false information on his previous visit may be enough for Border Force officers to stop this man from entering the country to meet his granddaughter.
What's he upset about?
Passenger, and they have informed me that they do have criminal convictions dated 1978, and they were sentenced to a 4-year imprisonment sentence, and have stated that they haven't had any issues with the authorities since these convictions.
As his case is carefully considered, the passenger reveals his emotional motive.
I mean, I'd never put a foot wrong. I'm not into that sort of thing at all, but I couldn't support my family at the time. I was playing footy and got a bad injury. And
Oh, he's a footballer, is it? Fuming Fatty's new stream room looks good. Let me have a look, I'm curious. Mama, I'm a criminal. Mama, I'm a criminal. I can't see it. He's not pissing live. He's not even live.
I was too ashamed to ask for help off anybody. And
Nizzy pays you to do clips, doesn't he, Nizzy?
my partner come up the path with 4 bottles of milk that she'd pinched, and I felt that ashamed. I said, well, that's it. You're not gonna do that again. And off I went, robbed a bank. At the time, obviously being emotionally a bit knackered in the head, and you do daft things, but that's well gone. That's the one and only thing I've done wrong, and I paid the price for it.
But for Border Force officers, there is also a more recent issue. The man has admitted that he lied.
One sec, chat. Let's see his new streaming room.
What does that look like on camera?
Shit.
Yeah?
Who's that on the left, chat? Who's that on the left? How can I wind him up? Who's that on his left?
Middle needs to be... Middle needs to be 105.
How old's his sister? How old's his sister, chat?
You don't reckon?
Have you taken the sticky off?
No. You don't reckon the angle will be this high?
Like 19?
No, because you've got to think...
Hold that. Could you hold that?
If you're sat at your desk...
No, that's up. Yeah, but I'm not as high. I'm not as low as you. I'll be there.
You'll be there.
So maybe... like that.
There's 2 of them.
Fuck off, Jakey. So I'll be there, right? Roof won't be visible. I reckon it will.
Oh, mom. Out fucking played.
Lied about his criminal conviction on his previous visit to Australia to gain entry into the country, and then remained here without a valid visa.
And he confirmed that he stayed for 3 years because he wanted to spend more time with his daughter.
A decision is made, and Officer Stathy takes the next step.
I'm now going to present you with a notice of intention to consider the cancellation of your visa. On one hand, he has a grandchild that he has never held, a grandchild that was born 5 weeks ago, and 2 daughters who have been residing in Australia for 12 years. On another hand, he has a serious criminal conviction for which he has spent a period of 3.5 years in prison. But he also has a history of non-compliance with Australian immigration laws.
I have bellyache. I've ate too many chicken balls.
With a notice of intention to consider cancelling his visa, and is given a chance to plead his case.
I'd just like to say that, look, this, what happened there was 40.
He's from Liverpool, him, isn't he? I'm good, thank you.
I don't see why I should be having to pay for that now.
Yes, Rasiki, okay, mate.
And this is just a family thing. I just want to get up, see my daughter, my children.
I've had too much jazz knees, Louise.
I want to hold my grandchild for the first time. That's why I'm here. And that's really all I can say.
After carefully considering all the facts,
bless him,
a final decision is made.
Let him
I'm
through.
satisfied that there are grounds for visa cancellation under section 1161B. Your visa has been cancelled, or you're currently detained under section 1891 of the Migration Act.
That's shit, that. That's not nice, that. He can't rob a bank now.
Do you have any questions at this moment of time, sir?
Can't believe it. I think it's a bloody disgrace, that sort of thing. Is this Australian justice for something that I've done 40 blooming years ago? And I'm paying for it. All I want to see is me blooming children. How would you feel if you travelled halfway around the world and denied access to your own children, your grandchild that you've never seen. That's all I want to do. I'm not on any other bloody mission. Bloody hell.
Bless him. I feel bad for him.
This is a copy of your notification of decision, sir.
Well, thanks. It's been a pleasure.
It's not an easy decision, but for Officer Stathy, it is a well-considered one.
I'll say it is a prick.
It is a very emotional environment that we're operating in.
Prick.
We're also operating within the law, the Australian
Prick.
law. And at times,
Prick.
those decisions are very difficult, but they are always legally sound.
What, he lied to him? How did he lie to him? I didn't catch that he lied. If it's a really bad lie, then fair enough. Todd, I don't even know what you just said, mate. I tried reading it, but then nearly had a stroke. Woo! Come on. Come on. Finished it. Oh, God, I've had too much Chasneys. Oh, God. Let me lie down for a moment, chat. Oh. Let me lie down. I've had too much Chasneys. Oh, God. Oh. Oh, God. Oh. Oh. Oh, God. Oh. Chat, be nice to me. Chat, I can still read chat, be nice to me. Oh. Oh, God. I'm in a bad way.